Fefe's Quest, Pepe's Redemption. Chapter 2. Paws, Quotas and Neon Clues. Night never really ends in Tara.Prime. It just cycles from black to murky violet under the glare of holo ads. The rain slackened a little, but neon steam still curled out of every vent, painting alley walls in sickly greens and electric blues. Fefe led Hoppy and Landwolf through a narrow artery into the cat district, the land of crypto day traders, where synth jazz oozed from rusted speakers and signs in elegant calligraphy advertised genuine CP-certified parts. It smelled of fish broth, ozone and fried circuitry. Half the vendors were cats in rain slickers, the other half were clawed street urchins selling contraband microchips out of dented tackle boxes. Everyone talked in low tones about three things: the coin launch, last night's quota audit, and the rising price of umbrella nano coats. A wall-sized holo banner flickered overhead. Launch in 19 days. Engagement up or pay the tax. Name reveal coming soon. Landwolf sneered. 19 fucking days, still no title. Just then, a skinny orange catus tea with a half-broken visor cracked loud enough for the crowd to hear. Maybe they'll name it Gary's Flop. Laughter rippled, then froze as a watcher drone dropped like an iron guillotine. Red beam scanned. The cat's visor beeped warning. Engagement disgrace, -400. "Oh, hell," Hoppy whispered. The cat tried to dart, but two autobatons pinned him. A hollow voice droned, "Union House 12B Enforcer. Quota sabotage. Metrics docked. Prepare for penalty tier." In an instant, the cat's wrist chip flashed null. A hush settled. Even the noodle vendor cut his burner. Nobody helped. Nobody even twitched. The cat ST was hauled off, still protesting that it was a joke. Landwolf grumbled. "Gary's thugs pushing hard, their quota must be tanking." Fefe felt the data prism hum against his ribs, as if it disliked the injustice. He kept walking. Cat eyes gleamed from plastiglass stalls. Some hissed sympathy, more just counted their own engagement points. At a stall crammed with brass coils and antique screens, an elderly Siamese wearing magnifier goggles purred, "Ah, seekers of banned tech, yes?" He tapped a metal tray. "I stock CP surplus, the Union misplaced." Among the junk glinted a CP-grade power cell, palm-sized and throbbing with residual energy. Fefe's heart skipped. Exactly the shape he needed. "Price?" 5,000 Satoshi, the cat said, "and a favor someday." Landwolf growled, but Fefe paid, throwing in the tarnished chain watch he'd carried since college. The cat winked, slid the cell across the counter and whispered, "Pepe's name still circulates in old ledgers. Try the archive loft one block over. Password bitter mint." The prism's internal lattice throbbed like a tiny heart when the cell clicked in. Blue lines pulsed across its glassy facets. A murky hologram blossomed, fuzzy at first, but the crest of Ledger Court was unmistakable. Lines of legalese scrolled, "By decree of Consortium.Prime, screen tenants of District 12B shall render 2.5 hours of verified optical engagement daily. Penalty, forfeiture of liquidity." Then the image sputtered away. Hoppy exhaled. "Proof. Real proof." "Need sharper resolution," Fefe said, pocketing the humming device. "Let's find that archive." They climbed a wrought iron staircase to a loft with cracked windows and dusty scroll racks. Inside sat Archivist Miu, a lanky silver tabby with specks that magnified her eyes like lunar craters. She spoke without looking up. "Password?" Landwolf cleared his throat. Bitter mint." "Correct." She slid a hollow tablet toward them. "You want data on the frog called Pepe, row XK31, 50 Satoshi for a scan." Hoppy coughed. "You charge for knowledge?" "Information is the only currency Consortium hasn't fully taxed," she said dryly. Satoshis exchanged. She pulled up a dossier. Glowing glyphs whirled across dusty repressors. Pepe's last recorded address, under-rail T-spine, East Quadrant, maintenance level. Not coincidentally, a heavy watcher presence patrolled there for safety. She offered one more file, a snippet of Pepe at a rally years ago, projecting a small hologram, too pixelated to read, but the crowd looked awestruck. Moments later, a Union riot squad stormed in. The record cut to black. "Only copy left," Miu said. "Union purged the rest." Fefe tucked the images into a wrist drive. "Thank you." "Careful," she muttered, tapping her own visor. "Quota enforcers have ears." Back in the drizzle, Landwolf jerked his chin at a towering billboard. Union House update. Quota at -7%. Public participation mandatory. He barked a laugh. Gary's sinking fast. They turned toward the dog run checkpoint guarding the east side tracks. Massive steel shutters stamped with Union 12B blocked the tunnel. 2 bulldog sentries in rain-slick armor scanned passers-by. Fefe pulled the CP cell from the prism, pressed a sequence. The device emitted a low chime, enough to wake sleeping servos. He felt it sync with the power grid around them, like a key sliding into a lock. He approached the guards, prism hidden in his coat. Evening, we've got clearance from Admin L9 to inspect tunnel junctions. System glitch flagged an engagement leak. The first bulldog blinked behind HUD goggles. Leak? Not in my sector. Better safe than short, Fefe said, flashing a bluffing smile. He thumbed the prism. It hummed, emitting a micro-ping that fooled the guard's scanner. The bulldog's visor flashed, clearance accepted. He grunted. Fine, 5-minute window, don't touch the relay nodes. They stepped through as acid rain rattled the bulkhead behind them. Concrete walls hummed with old mag-leaf coils. The air tasted metallic, like forgotten hope. Hoppy whispered, "We just conned Union security with a half-broken antique." "Not broken anymore," Fefe said. The prism pulsed, brighter now, a living heartbeat of cobalt. Ahead, somewhere past leaking pipes and flickering rail beacons, waited the under-rail T-spine. If the directory was right, Pepe's hide was there, along with whatever he'd risked everything to protect. Landwolf cracked his neck. "Let's hope the old frog's in a talking mood, 'cause we're running out of days and Gary's Union is running out of rope." Fefe tightened his coat as neon seeped through cracked ceiling slats, painting puddles an unholy pink. Above them, in the city sky, an even bigger drone prowled, its ticker screaming, "Quota down 9%. Union House 12 be at risk of forfeiture." Gary would be desperate. The drone was proof. They'd have to move faster, talk faster, fix faster, before enforcement blitzes made that under-rail their tomb. But for the first time, Fefe felt the prism's hum echo with his pulse in perfect rhythm. Perhaps the relic wasn't just a device. Perhaps it was a promise. Secrets demand light, and light will find its way, even if it has to burn through neon rain.